Hello, Haiku back for a more Pauper decks on MTGA. Sad that the historic Pauper midweek magic is over now, but we have the ongoing Explore Pauper Ladder. This is week 5 of the ladder. I didn't get to play much control decks in best of one. I don't really like playing control, so except for that poison control deck because it had a very strong plan. So this is a control deck for Explorer Pauper, which also is poison, but slightly different from the past kind of builds. I added a Whisper of the Dross. I took out the frantic inventories, and basically the only card advantage spell is a Thrill of Possibility if you're discarding Fiery Temper and Infectious Inquiry. And then I have the one of Cram Session to grab Environmental Sciences, and just to gain 4 life, it's also a discard outlet for Fiery Temper as well. I think this deck, because of Bring the Ending is so strong, this deck is reasonable. And then Anoint the Affliction is a pretty good removal spell. All right, and let's play Explorer. I was playing a lot of the self-mill last week, but we made the deliberate choice not to allow the most recent Shadows cards to be legal this week to give people time to collect. One of the things that we try to do, I guess, on the Pauper Discord is to keep the format accessible to everyone, and so to make it a little easier to collect, so you don't have to be grinding all the time. So, unfortunately, have a lot of tap lands this game, but I got start with a poison, and I have the colors of the cards that I have in hand, so all that wrecks that statement. All right. So black-white, probably some sort of cleric stuff, I would think. Let's see. Yep. Not 100% sure yet, but I think it's going to be some sort of cleric stuff. I'm just thinking of holding up a counter potentially for the opponent. Or bluffing a counter, not holding up a counter, but bluffing a counter on the opponent's turn. But I think I just need to get red mana into play. No, I think one turn of bluffing with the opponent is fine. I still made a land drop, even though I didn't dig for my any kind of red sources. I think it's fine. All right. He just played right into it, so didn't effectively deter the opponent from playing. Okay. Let's go ahead and remove 2 damage off the board. I have the same choice. I can Experimental Augury to try to get a 3rd land drop. I think I will do that. Potentially try to dig 3 cards deep for a mountain, which I found 2 of. That's great. Yes, I want to. So let's go ahead and hold the mountain this turn and get another tap land into play. I guess I could have played the mountain this turn, and then I would have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. I would still have 6 cards in hand. Draw a land for turn, play Infectious Inquiry to go up to 8 cards, and then discard the Fiery Temper. And now that I have to make a land drop, I can't make that play. Or now that I have to play the mountain to be able to play. So I'm going to go down to 6 cards in hand, and then this takes me down to 5 cards and up to 7. So I wouldn't be able to play the Fiery Temper as like a discard at the end of turn madness. In that case, I'm debating between playing Inquiry. Think I'm going to be better off playing Contentious Plan into Prologue and having a tap land into play. So I think I'm losing this first game. I just didn't do enough. I cast one removal spell, and that's just not enough for Explore. So here's where the playing a 3-color deck gets, you get punished by playing a 3-color deck. Okay. So now if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So actually, if I kill the attendant, I can live. But I have to kill the attendant without playing Infectious Inquiry. Otherwise, I have to kill 2 other things. Well, this digs me 3 cards deep. Let's see if I can dig into something. Thrill. Thrill doesn't kill the attendant, though. Okay. Yes. So I can't kill them with poison this turn, at least. So let's see. Would I have enough mana? No. So I'm thinking if I thrill into the kill spell, I would have enough mana, but I can't play Fiery Temper as well. So I think I go ahead and go for that. Yep. I don't think I'm showing the opponent anything that he doesn't already know. That doesn't change the math. Good games. All right. So, value creatures. So I don't know why he's playing the black. That would have been nice to see. So in that case, I want instant scatters, impulses. The 4 toughness on his attendant is actually a little bit scary. Done. So that's just the only thing that I saw. Yeah. So I think I hold off on bringing in Dispel or Annul right now. I didn't see any targets that I really, or I didn't see any targets that get hit by Dispel or Annul. Cards that are bad. I think Whisper is fine. Removal spells, counter spells are fine. So the Anoint. So he doesn't have hexproof, so I think this is unnecessary. This being a sorcery that deals me damage, maybe I can go down a couple of those. And then a 2-mana removal spell. All right, let's go down to just one of those and only two mana. I guess Cram Session is not necessary, especially with me cutting all of that stuff. So let's bring in another 2-mana removal spell. So I'm having a lot more removal. I don't have that much card advantage. Maybe I hedge and go 2 and 2. I like this a little bit better. So one concern is, since all of his creatures get value, and I'm only going to be able to counter 6 times. I can't load up on too much removal without advancing my game plan. Okay, well, as long as I draw another red source, this is fine. The issue is I'm going to have to fetch up my red. This is a tough because my other color is black. Another issue with 3 color exemplified right here. So if I use the Maestros turn 1, I think I just have to go for a red and just Thrill of False ability to try to hit other stuff. I think I have a plan. It's just unfortunate that I can't use these quite yet, unless I get really lucky with my initial card draw. I guess I get one draw. So what I'm hoping here is a tap land, a dual land of some sort for my first draw. Oh man, the one of the other swamp. That's the worst draw in the deck. Yeah, I still think I thrill at end of turn. I actually think I might toss this swamp. It's such a bad card right now. All the other cards will be pretty valuable later on. That's weird. He used the card in his hand to draw 2, but then he could have used the same 2 mana. So he basically cycled this. All right. Yeah, I think I'm tossing the swamp. It's not going to do anything in this hand. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Let's get another red into play. And then I'm going to hold this thrill. So hopefully he plays something that I can whisper. Or I guess I probably don't want to. I guess I would whisper to kill a random creature. That's super unfortunate. Ugh. The mana issues are real. Alright, I think I have to go ahead and take this out. But the 3/4 is going to be difficult to get rid of. Alright. And then this next turn, the Throbbing is going to be able to get under my Bring the Ending. Yep. I think I just have to blow this. I mean, the other choice would be to use my Fiery Temper this turn. I think I just accept being able to counter something. Okay. All right. I'm thinking again if I want to fetch or anything, and or if I wanted to play my Thrill main phase, and I think I don't. Do I take 1 damage? This is just does not seem good. Very not good situation for me. So you may return another permanent. So I don't even get any equity with that. That's unfortunate. I guess I could thrill if it was a really crazy card. Oh yeah, this just dies. Okay, I'm glad he played that. All right. I get a reprieve because I can kill his 5-drop with my 1-drop, which is nice. All right, I get a pull back. I got three islands in play. Just need to make sure that. So let's pull back my Thrill. Take action. I guess there's no reason to do it right now. So I hope he has another planar ally in hand, and I can use that shit. Tap's funny though. I guess what I could have done is just use... No, I couldn't have used Frostbite plus Doug with my Thrill this turn. So... Okay, so next turn I can double Frostbite one of these guys. It's a May. He doesn't have to. I don't think that was a very good play on his end. Alright, let's gain a critical life. I guess we'll get more red since now I have plenty of islands. I guess we can see what this draws. No. So if I'm not changing my plan with what I draw, I think I'm just going to double Frostbite it. But I might as well use my mana right now. So I'm at 1. Alright. I guess I can wait on this. So that turned down a little bit for me. Still at 9 life. Okay. Let's go ahead and kill this before the attacks. Alright. So I got him up to 3 poison, so he's corrupted, so my counters turned on, my removal spells turned on, and all my proliferates turned on, so those last couple turns felt pretty good. Alright, I think I'm gonna thin again, gain another life, and then hope to draw some good stuff with this Inquiry. Do I want to tap out of 1 red? I think that's okay. I guess I could be more aggressive about tapping out of my... yes, so this and this. I want to keep both reds up. Alright, well, nothing. Let's use this blue. And try to spike a removal spell. Alright. So, got him at 7 poison. And I don't think I'm going to die this turn. I don't think he can get that many creatures into play. Let's see, it's going to be a 5 power. So I'm actually at 3 life. No, 2 life. So I can't even play if I draw into the poison spell. Unfortunate. I don't think there's really any outs from this point. Yeah, so just, yeah, ineffective draws, and yeah, yeah. It's unfortunate that I drew this last second. Alright, let's tap this, and only one of my reds, but I'm dead. With this spell, you can draw the game. Yeah. So, yeah, I still don't think I could have come back 2 poison away. But pretty convincing loss, crushing loss, I would say, for Grixis poison control. Well, GG's. I feel like control got a big upgrade in historic with Tragic Slip, so I'm enjoying playing Dimir control, poison control in historic. But yeah, I think you probably need to reassess how I'm building the deck and and build it slightly differently so you can keep up with aggro. But that was just like endless, that I just had no chance. I felt like. All right, GG's.